Ino ni session ya Pacific Waves Television, CR Washington. Gai ni arutaga andu kuraya, akienda kumatua kindu kuri. Andu mamona na maririkana haria moimite, makamugosha na makamwambararia. Jata citu, mathaga maitu. Gucia jongwa tumamenye makiria. Twirute nao, tugie no menyo, no taukua maundu. Jata citu, mathaga maitu, na kiari wa Prestige.
Muthikiriria na mwiroreri wa Pacific Waves International Television, hamaritwa ngetwo kiari wa Prestige. Gikorwo guku America riu ihinda ni rikinyu ria gwika kindu gitagwo tax returns. Na hihi ni urigitwo ni kuri ongithie na no ungigwikira tax returns. Ndenda gwonithanie na muthuri umwe expert urutete wira miaka mingi muno netagwo MR Karanja na akorwo guku Washington. Ndenda tumuthikiririe tondu ndiracemanirie nake handu ararutanaga uhoro wa tax returns, na nigukuhe namba yake ya thimu haria thutha-ini. Aikorwo no wende gwikirwo tax returns, no hote kwaraniria na muthuri ugwitwo MR Karanja. Karibu sana, gucia jongwa tuthikiririe MR Karanja.
Hey, praise the Lord.
Amen.
Bwana asifiwe.
Amen.
Naitwa Karanja. Niko hapa kwa miaka mitatu sasa, but I've been in Georgia. I've been in the US for 21 years, and I've done taxes the last 17 years, not 18 years. Actually, this is my 17th year to do taxes. So I know a little bit about it, but I'm not here to tell you that I'm going to give you the maximum. Like he said, I'm here, and before I talk about taxes, I want to make a disclaimer. Whatever I am going to say here is not professional advice. It's just for educational purposes. Now that is out of the way, okay? Now, I want to, there is a very big, let me see how many people have filed their taxes. They have already filed their taxes. All right, all right. Now, those of you that have filed your taxes, did you get the same amount that you got last year? How much is it? Is it more or less? Yes. I have something here from CNBC, and I'm going to borrow something. So, if you failed to withhold enough tax in 2018, the IRS has a nasty surprise for you. This is from CNBC. Some RF filers took to Twitter to complain about owing taxes and receiving smaller refunds after submitting their 2018 tax returns. As part of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, the IRS and the Treasury adjusted the tax withholding tables, which affects the amount of income taxes withheld from your pay. Be sure to review your tax return and your paycheck to ensure you are withholding sufficient pay in 2019. Now, here's some complaints here. Okay, somebody says here, I just did my taxes and I paid, this is in Twitter, I just did my taxes and paid in May, I made the same as last year. I owe 4K and more. I voted for Trump, but will not be next election. Somebody else says, just did my taxes, thanks for increasing mine. No change in income and got back 400 less than last year. That campaign promise was one of the only 2 reasons I voted for you. Rethinking that decision. Now, I want to tell you all the changes that have been made so that you can be aware. Those of you that have received less refund and those of you that have not filed, here are some of the changes that went into effect in 2018 from the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Standard deduction will be increased to 12,000 for single individuals and 24,000 for married filing joint filers. Exemptions are no longer applicable. Child tax credit was increased to 2,000 for eligible children under 17, of which 1,400 may be refundable. A 500 non-refundable credit will be available for eligible children that are 17, 18, and full-time students aged 19 to 24, other eligible dependents. Itemized deductions for taxes on Schedule A will be limited to 10,000. Now, some of those things that have been removed, the job expenses, there are no more deductions. Like the way we used to do Schedule A, unless you have a house that has interest of 10,000 and more, you can't do itemization. So, how are we going to change? Because we Kenyans are used to getting a lot of money at the end of the year, you know, during the tax season. That is our tradition. How are we going to do it? I want to tell you how you're going to do it. You are going to withhold more on your W4. This season, I had 2 ladies come to my house, a mother and a daughter. All of them had made $63,000. So when they came, the mother was withholding an extra, she was withholding single zero and an extra $150 per paycheck. The daughter had a single zero. When I did the taxes, that I started with the daughter because she is she is new in the US, she's on 1 year, but she had withheld single zero, just the way we are used to. She got back $400, and she was not happy. And there is nothing I could do. You understand? So do not be too hard on your tax preparer. I'm not telling you, all of you, to come to me. I know you. No, I know you have your preparer. Do not be too hard on them. They cannot do anything. There's nothing they can do. And whatever they can do that you don't have, can end up being audited. So, the mother received back $6,600 because she had withheld extra $150 per paycheck. So, your only choice now is to go back, take your W4 to your HR and change it to single zero and put some extra cash, maybe $100, $150 or something, so that at the end of the year when you come to do your taxes, you have something back. And now you can send that. But send Obamacare, for Obamacare, if you took Obamacare, you are going to be penalized if you made more than you reported. If you told them, hey, I'm going to make 20,000, so when you come with 60,000, you're going to be penalized because they were paying those premiums for you. So if you want Obamacare, tell them the exact amount that you are going to make so that you can pay the right premium. You understand? Otherwise, that's the only way. It's not, you cannot be penalized because you don't have that house that you wanted to complete. You can complete it. But as for now, if you want your taxes to be done right, come to me. I have a company in Georgia called Safari Tax, and I have one now in Bellevue, Washington, here, called MR Tax. That's where I operate. So you are all most welcome to come and do your taxes with me. And God bless you.
All right, let's appreciate Karanja.